Happy Tuesday. I'm laid off, so I have nowhere to be except getting my steps in, making my food, and going to the gym. So first, we're gonna take Juniper on her walk to get some of our steps in, and we'll go from there. Got the treat pouch, salmon, chicken.
So I'm in a bit of a rut with fitness. I haven't been able to get back into a consistent lifting routine, and my diet has consisted of whatever is convenient, but convenience often doesn't mean nutritious. I'm an extremely externally motivated person, which is something I'm working on, I swear. So I need something outside of myself to kickstart my journey back into consistent fit lifestyle choices, which is why when I saw the program starting on April 21st, I knew I needed to sign up stat. The program is an 8-week fitness challenge put together by YouTuber allanaramaa, and her personal trainers at DIYBody, which is based in Kamloops, Canada. Alana changed her entire lifestyle after signing on for a fitness challenge through DIYBody, and since all of her followers have been so invested in watching her journey, me included, she very kindly customized a program for us. This was exactly what I was looking for, a laid out, well-defined, step-by-step program where all I needed to do was follow the checklist each day and I would get it back on track with lifting and eating healthily. Plus, I paid for this, and between that monetary aspect and the included community via a Facebook group, I am much more motivated to complete everything since I invested in it and people are doing it with me. The program has 3 main parts: daily lifting plans, which is 2 upper body, 2 lower body, and an optional 5th full body one, a meal plan, and a step goal. The steps are probably easiest for me because I have this big ass dog who demands frequent walks. The meal plan has 2 different options: a get lean option that is more of a cutting program, and a get jacked program to bulk. I used to have a juicy booty from lifting and I'm missing that, so I chose to do the get jacked program to build back up my glute muscles. You get access to an app that allows you to track your workouts and input your weights, log your steps, and log your progress pics. Choo-choo! Got a coffee, got my steps in. Well, probably not all 10,000, but let's check. Or I should know what we got. Juju got to play with a 3-legged dog named Wobbles, which is very cute. Walking hour and 12 minutes. Let's see. 2.2 miles. Go us. Got 4,000 steps out of the 10,000 that we need for today. So, killing it. Now I gotta go to the gym. I'm debating. I drink this much of my coffee. Are you a person that drinks coffee really fast? Because this will take me all day. My sister would have finished this in the first 5 minutes, but it's kind of suppressing my appetite right now, but I know when it wears off I'm gonna be really hungry, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to the gym before I eat or after I eat. I think before. Maybe I'll chug more of this. Maybe I'll have a bar or something. Change of plans. I just talked to my dad on the phone for an hour, so now I'm hungry and I haven't gone to the gym yet, so I'm gonna make protein pancakes first. I'm gonna eat those and then I'll go to the gym. Kodiak cake, powder cake. I'm just eyeballing this. Isopure vanilla. I'm gonna do that much of a scoop. Technically lactose intolerant, but I don't find that this bothers my stomach. Egg. Ah! And then some water. And then we're gonna mix her up. Now, we heat our pan. It's funny, Alana, who's the designer of the program, was talking about how she hates stainless steel pans and that she's a Teflon girly, and honestly, I fell for the, Teflon is bad for you and bought stainless steel pans, and I agreed, they kind of suck. They're cool when you get them to work, but the uncertainty is definitely there, and you have to heat them up, and you have to do the water trick. When they are nonstick, they're great. I never said they were gonna be circular. Did you guys ever play Webkins? It was like a flapjack game, but you had to get them to perfect color of golden, and I feel like this one was exactly what they wanted. So, I will say I kept the pan pretty clean for stainless steel. Nothing stuck really, so success. I've eaten Kodiak cakes a lot, but I'd never mixed in. I think I've probably put an egg in them before, but I've never mixed in protein powder before. They're not my favorite with the protein powder mixed in. It makes it a little grainy, but they're also not bad. And I feel like a lot of the times with healthier substitutions, if you just keep eating that version of the food, you end up like you're just used to that. All right, so it's 11:15 and I'm heading to the gym. I'm gonna do my lower body day. It's interesting because I'm laid off, right? And I feel like my days haven't changed except for like the time constraints have changed. Like if I was having a normal 9-to-5 work day, I would have walked Juniper probably at like 6 a.m. and then maybe gone to the gym before work, but if not, I would have gone like after work. But I'm still like going to the gym, walking Juniper, and then also I have like, I've been doing like work blocks, but it's just to work on my YouTube and my resume and, you know, applying to jobs instead of just working my normal job. So it's interesting. My life hasn't changed that much except for the fact that like I can kind of choose what to do with my time and move things around. Funny thing about San Diego is like it's 11:15, so there should be a great time to go to the gym. Like it's before the 5 p.m. rush hour, it's after the 8 a.m. rush hour. However, I'm in San Diego and nobody has like a traditional 9-to-5 here. Like everyone's like social media or travel nursing, or, you know, people have different schedules than a 9-to-5. So like my gym's probably just as crowded as it is at like 5 p.m. right now. So that's annoying, but also I'm also not working. So not gonna lie, that was rough. That was a rough one. It was lower body, it was hip thrust, leg press, leg extension, reverse lunges, hip abduction, so like the spread your legs one, dumbbell RDLs. It was rough, I'm shaking. Rinsed off, changed, and debating whether to go home or I have a few errands to run, so I might go do that first. But I got this is one of my favorite proteins. It's the Isopure. It's whey protein, but it's clear whey, and it's lemonade flavored, and it literally just tastes like lemonade. So it has like a little bit of an aftertaste of like milk. Like it kind of feels like you're drinking like the equivalent of like an ice cream that's lemon flavored, I guess. But it's really good, and they sell them at my gym. I need to just invest in buying a case of them because I shouldn't be spending. They upcharge you, obviously. 32 grams of protein though, and like feels like you're drinking lemonade. So anyways, good workout. Gonna drink my protein shake and go from there. So I'm on a bit of a weird eating schedule today because I went to the gym so late and I had a lot of caffeine. So I had my protein pancakes for breakfast, and then I had that massive protein shake after the gym. That was like 1 o'clock, and then I ate some string cheese, and now it's like a weird time in between dinner time and lunch time, so I'm gonna just make dinner, and then I probably will have like another snack type meal before I go to bed because I'll be hungry again. I'm gonna make some stir fry with rice noodles, vegetables, some steak that I picked up because I've been eating a lot of chicken and I'm kind of sick of it, so I'm gonna switch to steak for a little bit, but that's the plan. I got these sheet pan vegetable packs from Costco. There was like 4 of these in a package. I don't remember how expensive it was, but not that expensive, and it has like sweet potato, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, and red onion. And Juniper is quite interested and would like to have some. Actually, she wants the steak right here, but that won't be happening, Juju. But I will feed you in a second. Anyways, I'm gonna air fry these with just a little bit of olive oil, and they're like lightly seasoned, but I'm gonna add some salt and pepper probably, maybe some garlic powder. And then I am gonna end up adding these into my stir fry, but they're frozen, so I'd rather just do the air fryer cooking instructions and then just throw them in the stir fry at the end. My microwave is also a air fryer, which is kind of cool. You just like put that little rack in there, and then I'm gonna air fry at 450 or 425 for, let's see, 10 minutes. And then you just, it's air frying, but like microwaving. It's kind of cool. You might be wondering why I'm only cooking a singular piece of steak, and that is because I have the most spoiled dog in the world. She is right there, and she will be getting a singular unseasoned strip of steak. Please. Gentle. Oh, so yummy. Middle. gentle. Good girl. This is so yummy. Bless you. Veggies are done. Listen, I know these aren't typical like stir-fry veggies, but we're gonna go with them. So now I'm just gonna combine everything. This is the sauce I got. It's not the best for you. It has a lot of sugar in it. I couldn't find one that was like not sugar, and I didn't have it in me to make one like from scratch today. So we'll be using this, but I just won't use that much. And then this is not one serving. This is like 2 servings. Figured I might as well make leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Here is my stir fry. And then I made 2 servings. Hey! No. As I was saying, I might eat the second serving in a couple hours because again, it's kind of a weird time between dinner and lunch right now. And so I'm definitely going to be hungry again later. And the plan has 4 meals on it. Ow! She just tit checked me. Anyways, I'm gonna get her dinner because this is what happens if I don't. Do you wanna go? According to my Aura, I have around 5,000 steps and I need 11,000 today. I'm doing a combo of the Get Jacked and Get Lean plan since each have different meal and step goals. I'm trying to gain muscle, so I'm doing the Get Jacked meal plan, which has more calories and protein. But because I already generally walk pretty far and have a pretty high step count in my day, I'm choosing to follow the Get Lean step goal. This week that means 11,000 steps, where I believe the Get Jacked was only 9,000. 1.2 miles. I made 2.2 this morning. Also, if you use the app like I do for the program, just note that you have to end your workout because I forgot to today and it says I was working out for 3 hours and so my activity is like way off for my calories. Ignore the total burn. That's okay, my steps are correct. 11,014. Nice. One of my biggest hacks for protein is to get this snack. I keep it in the freezer. No, this is for Juniper, but raw meaty marrow bone. Anyone? It's probably more fat than... What is marrow? No, marrow is protein, I think. I'm gonna get my microphone. All right, using my microphone because Juniper is very loud in the background with her marrow bone, but I picked this creatine up from Costco and I'm going to start taking 5 grams a day. I'm a little late. It's week 3 of the program. I probably should have started this during week 1, but it wasn't something I knew if I wanted to start, and then I saw a good deal for it at Costco, so I decided I'm going to hop into it. Please hold. Hello? Okay, so after a lot of searching with a fork, because there's no scoop in here, I don't think there is a scoop because it says that 1 serving is 1 rounded teaspoon, so we'll be getting a teaspoon instead. Okay, 1 teaspoon. This looks sketchy. Anyways, there is some talk about loading versus not loading. I think that's what they call it, like taking more at the beginning to like kind of get it into your system and then taking less as you just progressively keep taking it. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take 5 grams a day because from what I've read and understood, as long as you take it consistently, it's eventually going to be built up in your body. And then you can just, you have like a reservoir of it. And as long as you keep taking it, you're going to keep that reservoir. So I'm okay not loading and maybe taking a couple more days or more weeks for it to like fully saturate in my body. But yeah, just gonna do 5 grams a day. I've also heard that the time of day doesn't really matter. It's more that you just are consistent with it and you build up the stores in your body. So I'm taking it. It's 8 p.m. I'm gonna take it right now. So here's our little mixture. I'm gonna mix that up with my fork that I just used to search for the scooper that whole time. Cheers. And like I said, the meal that I had made earlier, the stir fry, was at a weird time. It was like 3 p.m. So it wasn't really lunch, it wasn't really dinner, but now it's 7:45, 8, and I'm going to eat the rest of that as my meal number 3 for the day. And then the sauce I don't think is technically part of the meal plan, but we're doing our best. I think what's important with this program is just consistency. So, really thinking about the meals that you're preparing, thinking about the nutritional value of the foods that you're putting in your body and trying to be consistent with that. So, oh Lord.